as you see the title of the video. This is why I think Bol Bol will be an all-star in the NBA. First of all, let me start this. I obviously know he's high risk, high reward, and he could easily be a bust, but this is what I'm thinking. He was in my opinion, a top 10 prospect of the last draft. The only problem was he got injured, He has length. He's like, 7 feet, 7'1"? He has length. He obviously has basketball knowledge. He knows when to shoot and when to not shoot. His arms are so long. He's a shot block machine. He's a 3-point beast. And he can grab the boards, and he knows his role. I know it's only been 2 games. But in those 2 games, he had 14 points the second game, 16 points, 10 rebounds, 6 blocks. Now, that's amazing. Obviously, the Nuggets have Nikola Jokic, and the power forward spot is not really for Bol Bol. They already have, Jeremy Grant and Paul Millsap, and a small forward spot he couldn't play at all. They could slide Paul Millsap into the small forward, but that probably won't happen. So there's not really a spot for Bol Bol as a starter. So he's obviously good, but I think once the regular season starts, the Nuggets are just going to give him a couple minutes a game, If he plays good, they're going to play him more. But there's no, real spot for him besides a key bench player. And I think Bol Bol, even by next year, is way better than a key bench player. That's why I think the Nuggets are going to have problems keeping a lot of their players. So I'm just saying, Bol Bol, I don't know if he's going to be with the Nuggets for a big, long chunk of his career. Because if he wants to take the next jump, the Nuggets are not where it's at. He doesn't really have a spot on the team. Even if he plays good, he's not going to have a spot on the team. They already have a superstar young center in Nikola Jokic. So if he stays on the Nuggets, he's basically going to be the second fiddle his whole time with them. They have good power forwards. They have Will Barton, and they still have Michael Porter Jr. and Torrey Craig. Gary Harris, he's not a shooting guard, and then Jamal Murray. Where exactly does he have a spot there? Where? Paul Millsap's getting older, but he's not a power forward. Neither is Jokic. So I don't really see where he has a spot, I feel like he should go to a team that kind of needs a center and has trust in him. But I think he's going to be an all-star no matter, what team he's an all-star on. Because he has so much upside. Let me start with the pros. Pros of Bol Bol. He's a great three-point shooter for a center. He can handle the ball. He can shoot. We don't even know how far he can shoot. He can shoot. His form's fine. He's athletic. He's long. He's tall. He can play defense. He snags the boards. He has basketball IQ. Now let me get with the cons. He doesn't run around the court as fast as other centers. His length kind of almost brings him down sometimes. He's not strong, which helps centers just destroy him in the inside. And he almost stays on the outside like a point guard or shooting guard a little bit too much. Those are his negatives. If he bulks up and gets stronger during the offseason, it's over. Jokic can teach him when to be out for a mid-range or three-point shot and when to be in the inside snagging boards and posting people up. Because so far, I don't think he really understands that. He almost wants to be like Curry or something and shoot too many threes. And although it's been good the first 2 games, I don't think his whole time he's just going to be able to pull up on people and just shoot threes, I don't think that's how it's gonna work. Cause Jokic is a good shooter. He can't just pull up on people and shoot threes. He shoots threes when it's a good shot. Bobo, I almost feel like he just shoots threes just to shoot him. His shot tendency is kind of bad. I have to say that. I think he's gonna. I think he's gonna be an all-star because. I think he's gonna be an all-star because his offensive game is so good and his defensive game is good. He's a great two-way player. Like, think about him when he's 5 years later. He's going to be 20, 24, 25. Think about that. A 24, 25-year-old bull. He's probably going to be stronger by then. 3-point shot better. Everything is better overall. I guarantee he'll be an all-star by then. Or an all-star snub. Because there's a lot of good players. So I don't know. But he's a superstar. He's not yet. But I guarantee you, he can do everything. He's like, kind of like, I compare him to Kristaps Porzingis. He's going to be either Kristaps Porzingis or a better Kristaps Porzingis. Peace out. Bye, guys.